itself in possible long-term side effects, which, to this day, we don't know anything about. I will not be reduced to a mere guinea pig by getting vaccinated with an experimental drug. And I will most assuredly not get vaccinated because my government tells me to and promises in return I will be granted freedom. Let's be clear about one thing. No one grants me freedom, for I am a free person. So I dare the European Commission and the German government. Throw me in jail, lock me up and throw away the key for all I care. But you will never be able to coerce me into being vaccinated if I, the free citizen that I am, choose not to be vaccinated. Lastly, I would like you to think about this one. The compulsory use of the digital green certificate undermines everything that Europeans stand for. It violates constitutionally guaranteed fundamental rights, and it constitutes the first step towards the insufferable Chinese social credit system. I will never stand for this. I will never put up with this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christine. I agree with almost all the things that you said, but what I want to add here is that what we are discussing today and what we should be worried about is not a matter of being in favor or against the COVID vaccines. The issue today is whether we are supposed to leave European citizens without a safeguard of their fundamental rights, and precisely the right to have a job, to be treated equally by institutions without any discrimination, and the right to protect the integrity of their bodies, choosing in complete freedom whether to accept or not a sanitary treatment. All citizens must be free to choose what risks they want to run for their own health and what risks they are not ready to face. The mandate for COVID certificates to work is just an extortion of consent to a personal choice about one's own body, and it violates human rights as enshrined in the European Charter and in many EU laws. We are here standing to call for the respect of European fundamental values and freedom, for non-discrimination and for human dignity. If we accept the mandate of a digital certificate for the exercise of our fundamental rights, we won't be entitled of those rights, just as human beings, as longer, but will be subjected to some authority's permission to live our lives in liberty. Is this the model of society we want to live in? Is this the Europe that we were elected to represent? Are human rights optional according to our fundamental values? My answer is no, no, no. We received our mandate directly by European citizens, and we owe total respect to them above any other private or public subject. No one, no intermediate body is legitimated to prevent us from exercising our mandate unless we commit a crime and the whole Parliament decides to revoke our diplomatic immunity that the treaties grant us. The Parliament Bureau can't violate our MEPs' guarantees for any reason, and it can't rip off EU workers' rights as well. We'll defend our rights and your rights by all means, from legal to political to physical. It's no more time for fear and hesitance. Today, it's high time to be courageous and united. That's what we are. Thank you.
Ivan.
Thank you very much, my dear colleagues. Yet again, this week we are here to say no to discrimination and no to segregation. We are here to defend fundamental and human rights. I will say it again. Digital green certificate is illogical, it's non-scientific, and it is useless for solving this crisis. On the contrary, It gives people carrying it a false sense of security